You fucking beauty.
Hey everyone, it's Sid from Cool Movie Gram. Hope you're well, hope you're safe. And today is a review of Mortal Kombat, a 2021 release. Of course, it's a reboot. Nothing like the 1995 movie, which was also based on the same video game. I mean, after being in development hell, cancelled, given the green light, cancelled, given the green light, and then eventually they came out with this finally. And yeah, I mean, the movie itself is directed by Simon McQuoid, of course, and it starts off more or less in like medieval Japan, where Hanzo Hasashi, aka Scorpion, is murdered. His whole clan is massacred by Bihan, aka Sub-Zero, except for Hanzo Hasashi's infant child, his daughter, who is rescued by Raiden, who decides to take her to in hiding. Many years later, present day, there's a young MMA fighter called Cole Young, who's got a birthmark, which is of the Mortal Kombat logo. He's approached by a Lieutenant Jax of Special Forces, and then eventually finds out that he's actually been chosen for a tournament, aka Mortal Kombat. This leads him, Sonya Blade, and Josh Lawson's excellent Kano to Raiden's temple. And from there they have to train and literally face the Outworld armies and their set of fighters, which if they lose, in the 10th, they've already lost, the Earth Realm has already lost 9 tournaments. If they lose the 10th one, they would literally lose the Earth Realm to Shao Kahn. And Shao Kahn's fighters are led by the sorcerer Shang Tsung. But of course, Shang Tsung has different plans. He's looking to get rid of all of Earth's champions and then just take over, occupy, invade. And of course, it's up to the Earth's heroes to unlock their potential and save the day. The films, the storyline, the plot was straightforward. There wasn't really much anything special going on in the movie in terms of the storyline. I thought Cole Young, I don't know if there was any need for this, for his character, but he did kind of fit in with the lore. The fact is he's a new character. I could tell that they're putting a lot of thought in terms of his character. I do like Louis Tan. I think he's, he does have good screen presence, and he's actually a pretty good martial artist too. Standout performances being, of course, Josh Lawson as Kano. He was absolutely hilarious. Hiroyuki Sanada as Hanzo Hasashi, aka Scorpion. He was brilliant. And Joe Taslim as Bihan, aka Sub-Zero. These were the 3 standout performances. Everyone else, they were good, but they didn't really stand out as much. Forgot the guy's name who plays Cabal, but he was pretty good. His character was quite interesting, and but they didn't really delve much into it. And the fact is they've had some talented actors. Chin Han as Shang Tsung. He did pretty good too, but he just again didn't have much screen time in this film. There's only here and there, just doing the standard bad guy tropes. But yeah, the fights were good. Visually the film looks amazing. The visual effects, the fight sequences were really good. There's a lot of throwbacks to the game, and as well as some throwbacks to the actual 1995 movie. And there's a lot of Easter eggs spread out throughout the film, and references to the original game or even other characters as well. You just have to kind of keep a really keen eye out for those for those characters. And yeah, the fight scenes were great. I mean, the fatalities were really bloody and visceral. For me, the standout fight scene in this whole film was the final fight scene between Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I thought that was just like, yeah, that was more or less the whole money shot of that whole movie. That was the best bit of that whole movie. I mean, but overall, yeah, it was fun. It was an enjoyable movie. I like the fact that they keep an open ending to this, and of course, there is a lot of world building going on. So you kind of, it does kind of develop in terms of the characters, and the whole universe is expanding for Mortal Kombat. So there is a possibility for sequels to come. And if they do, I am saying this right now. I mean, I'm not the only one, but everyone's saying this. Scott Adkins should play Johnny Cage. He's absolutely perfect for this role. I mean, he has the, he has the presence, he has the charisma, and he certainly has the skills to play someone like Johnny Cage rather than anyone else. I mean, Ryan Reynolds, I mean, he's a good contender, but overall, I still think Scott Adkins would be perfect for this role. That would actually be the one to kind of like, instead of him having that niche market that he already has, this would actually kind of expand Scott Adkins into mainstream, like as a leading man. This needs to happen. My rating is 3.5 out of 5 because the plot was very simple. It was very fast paced, but it just didn't really develop as much as I would like to have seen more development in terms of the actual the plot and the characters. But there wasn't really much to do. It's just focused on just a set few characters, and that's it. But still, it was enjoyable, and it was a decent reboot. And I am actually looking forward to hoping for a sequel and more movies to come. And there's so many extras in this on this Blu-ray. I mean, you have the making of, you have deleted scenes, which were pretty good. The making of is great, and also kind of covers the history of like the Mortal Kombat games and what they were trying to do. And you got a special feature which I really enjoyed, was the Into the Crypt, which is Easter eggs of Mortal Kombat, which kind of showed where these Easter eggs, which were like references to the games and other characters, were all kind of like peppered out throughout the whole film. You just had to keep a really keen eye to see them. And of course, there was like 11 featurettes, which is more or less based on all the Mortal Kombat characters that we actually see in the film. And you get like an actual interview with the characters, and then Anatomy of a Scene, which is 7 featurettes on 7 different scenes in the film, when they kind of like break down like how they kind of came up with the visual effects, whether using practical effects or CGI. It was pretty interesting. But once you see the extras, you probably end up appreciating this film a lot more. How you can see how much effort was put into this, and how much detail that the filmmakers, the directors, everyone involved, the crew, and like the production design, art design, the costumes and everything, it was all kind of very meticulously, perfectly crafted. You just kind of appreciate it, because the fact is this film is very faithful to the original Mortal Kombat ideology and the whole lore of Mortal Kombat. Like the backstory is very faithful to its source material. And yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a great release. I mean, there's a great Blu-ray, a lot of great features. There's no audio commentary, but definitely this was good. And I would say, please, I do hope there is a sequel and Scott Adkins plays Johnny Cage. Thanks for watching. I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. Please like, follow, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, please. And I'll see you on the next video.